Sorry, this is going to be a more dark video, guys, but it's quite disturbing. You know, the far left say there's no type of this type of material in schools, but apparently there is. And this is from the libraries. This woman over here has come out and addressed all the concerns that are at this school that is CMS, and the disgustingness that they portray. It's not funny. Take a look at this video. And God bless this woman for showing the truth.
Children that do not attend CMS because of what I'm about to read, amongst a plethora of other reasons. But thank you for your time as I recite an excerpt from Looking for Alaska by John Green, which is a book currently found in the libraries of Audrey Kell, Hopewell, East Meck, Myers Park, and Howell High Schools, as well as Francis Bradley and Bailey Middle Schools. So beginning at page 126. I've just never given one, she answered, her little voice dripping with seductiveness. Think it would be fun? Do I? Yeah, I mean, you don't have to. I think I want to, she said, and we kissed a little. And then with me sitting watching the Brady Bunch, Laura unbuttoned my pants and pulled my boxers down a little and pulled out my Wow, she said. What? She looked up at me but didn't move, her face nanometers away from my It's weird. What do you mean weird? Just big, I guess. I could live with that kind of weird. And then she wrapped her hand around it and put it into her mouth and waited. She stayed still. I could feel her nervous breath. For minutes, she lay there, stock still with my in her mouth, and I sat there waiting. And then she took it out of her mouth and looked at me quizzically. Should I do something? I don't know, I said. Everything I learned from watching Alaska suddenly exited my brain. I thought maybe she should just move her head up and down, but wouldn't that choke her? So I just stayed quiet. Should I, bite it? Don't bite it. I think that felt good. That was nice. I don't know if there's something else. You didn't Maybe we should ask Alaska. Board members, we currently have 85% of CMS third graders that can't even read at grade level, as the gentleman just indicated. That's a disgraceful statistic that I would be embarrassed about if I were you. You can't get qualified teachers because our schools have become a joke, as evidenced by the trash that's currently in our libraries. So instead of providing books to our kids that teach them how to give how about prioritizing those books that will actually teach them how to succeed at life? Otherwise, you will continue to fail our kids more than you already have. Thanks.
Wow. Yeah. Great, isn't it? We wanted to say that the leftists want to say, oh, there's not this type of stuff in school, or we're not trying to go after your kids or anything, but they are going after your kids, and they're putting this type of stuff in here. The reason why our education and stuff is so low is because of this garbage that's in our schools, and a lot of them are Democratic schools, by the way. Arizona, I know, is red, but however, there's still this garbage that's in schools and not helping children whatsoever. And the people that only advocate for this stuff are the Democrats, are the very far left individuals that want kids to be sexualized. You want to say no? Then why is it in the schools? Why is there multiple times where we always see drag or pride stuff or drag queen hour to where it's always overtly sexual? And then you want to say it's okay to bring kids to these places. Tell me where it's okay in this. It's not. You guys are living in a false land, or it's more like a cult. Exactly what Tim Pool says. I do believe it's a cult. Because anybody with any rational brain that has any type of mental capacity would see that this stuff is absolutely disgusting. They're not going after your kids, they say. Yeah, of course not. Because if that was the case, then these things wouldn't be in school. By the way, these type of material, books and stuff was not in school when I was in high school or middle school or what have you. These would not exist. In fact, if they did exist in these schools at those times, you would be immediately arrested. For what? Child endangerment, and also for pornography. Yeah, that's exactly what you'd be in for. These people are child grabbers. They want these children. They want to have relations with these children. It's quite obvious. There's the fact that they want to denounce it and say it's not true because it can't possibly be true. Well, guess what it is? All these people that are tearing, oh, well, they're not doing it to the kids. They just have to be shown it to them. They have to show it to them. And then all you have to do, and then once they say, oh, well, it's not that bad, and then you know they're a child grabber, and then you'd be put against the wall immediately. These people are disgusting. The stuff is in our schools, they're failing our children, and they're failing our country. This is the reality that we're living in. And then we also have these people that want to give kids trans sex hormones and all this other stuff, and puberty blockers and crap. They all want to give them that stuff. But our kids are not under attack, by the way. They're completely fine. Yeah, of course they are. Because if our kids were so fine, why is grades and everything failing massively besides the pandemic? And let's not blame the pandemic on this. It's not the pandemic. We have been telling you guys, and I'm just going to be mostly to the Democrats here, because obviously, I guess you're laying on the rock. We've been telling you guys for a long time now. For a long time, that this type of stuff was in school. And you want to denounce it and say it's not true. But it is true. We have ample amount of evidence to say that it is true. Ample amount of evidence. And you guys just want to think that it doesn't exist. But it does. And it's increasing. It's time to fight back. As always what I say, if we don't fight back, you lose everything. And well, if we don't fight back now, we'll lose everything. We have to elect and put in Republicans that will do a damn good job and actually fix the bullshit that is in our country right now. First, I would say the main thing is stop the puberty blockers on kids and all this surgery stuff onto kids. Let's stop it there, alright? Let's just nip that in the butt and get rid of that. Then, after our kids are safe, let's go after all the other stuff that is ruining our country. Gotta vote for the correct people. And I don't even know if Ted Cruz is the right person either. Because Ted Cruz has been saying some stupid stuff lately. He says a lot of good stuff, but there's some things that really makes me like, really, Ted Cruz? Do you really say that just now? And Major Tyler Green going after kiwi farms without knowing any bit of kind of information about it. Elect intelligent people, please. We got a fight on our hands, boys. A fight that we have to win. Unless you want your kids, to be groomed, great, and then continue to be great. Because we all know kids can't consent. Kids don't understand. This is where we're heading. Democrats. You want to see more? This is the reality that you're facing in. I don't have to go to the Republicans or tell this to the conservatives because they know. They already know. It's me preaching to the choir to them. They already know this. But the Democrats, do you guys know this? Do you know this? Or you want to turn a blind eye to it? Which makes you just that more evil. We'll see what happens. We have a fight on our hand, boys. The country does. We, as the people, do. And I'm not going to sit here and try to divide us further by saying, oh, well, we have to attack these people. No. We don't need to attack the Democrats. What we need to do is inform them. Because I think there are some Democrats that are just normal, rational people who just don't understand or see what's going on in our country. And that's the problem. Inform them and see what happens. We don't need to fight them. We need to inform. We won't go the Biden route. This means to inform the Democrats and to let the Republicans know that what we stand for is firm. For the people that are similar to me, we understand it. Let's fight back against this type of BS. So no more kids and our country can no longer be hurt. Alright guys, that's it for the video. Like, subscribe, share. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care.